It's a celebration of family, community, and culture. Kwanzaa is celebrated by millions throughout the world, and here to educate us about Kwanzaa is Ayana Crawford. Ayana, so nice to have you on Mass Appeal.
So nice to be here, Ashley, once again.
Yes, well, almost happy Kwanzaa, right? It begins next week.
Yes.
Yes, so we're almost just about there. What is Kwanzaa?
Yeah, so Kwanzaa is an African-American cultural holiday. It was started in 1966 by Dr. Maulana Karenga, and he wanted to emphasize the African culture for African-Americans here in America.
And there are 7 basic principles that you reflect on and remember every year at Kwanzaa.
Exactly, and so those 7 principles are umoja, which means unity, kujichagulia, which means self-determination, ujima, which means cooperative economics, ujamaa, which means collective work and responsibility, kuomba, which means purpose, and nia, which means faith, and imani, which means faith. And so those are the 7 principles that, yes, we do reflect upon them every single day. We engage with our families, our children, and we do activities around them, and we also make gifts with the children as well.
That's wonderful. And there's also some very important things that you have on your table during Kwanzaa. Can you explain what we have here?
Right, so I brought just a few things. So the kinara, which is essential, and so that's going to hold your 7 principles. And you usually have the red, the black, and the green. And then you have a mat or some sort of cloth to represent the foundation of your family. You have a unity cup that you also have, and you also want to have some just some interesting things on your table that represent your family. And we always talk about literature and reading, and so I always make sure I have a book on my table that represents reading for my children.
That's kind of how it's personalized. So
exactly.
Everyone has the kinara,
yes,
and the unity cup,
yes,
and then this is symbolizes this mat is the foundation. But then of course you want to have your specific traditions that you bring out every year.
Exactly, exactly.
And when it comes to these 7 basic principles, it's not just people who celebrate Kwanzaa that can reflect on them. I mean, even if I'm someone who celebrates Christmas, but I can use these and apply them to my life and reflect on them as well.
You can, and so interesting enough, umoja, which means unity, which means to strive for and maintain unity in your community, your nation, and race. And all of us want unity, right?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. So no matter who you are, you can celebrate and you can definitely reflect upon those.
Exactly.
There are some celebrations taking place in the Pioneer Valley coming up next week.
Right, and so the city of Springfield always hosts the annual Kwanzaa celebration, and so that's going to be on December 28th, 2012 at noon at City Hall in the school committee chambers. And also that evening, we're going to celebrate a big festival at Rebecca M. Johnson School in Springfield.
And the community is invited to participate in these events?
Absolutely. We want the whole entire community of City of Springfield to come out and learn about Kwanzaa, if you don't already know about it, and see what's happening, what we do. It's a wonderful celebration, and so we encourage everyone to come out and see what we're doing on that day.
I think it's great. I think it's so fantastic, and kids are out of school, and you know, for those that do celebrate Christmas, it's over at that point, so it's a great way to expose your families and your children and your friends to something new, maybe something that you want to learn about and learn more about.
Exactly, and I must say, we want to say a moment of silence to all those young folks that lost their lives at Newtown. We do a libation statement in our Kwanzaa ceremony, and that's to reflect upon our ancestors and those people that have gone on. And so we will be recognizing those children at the ceremony.
So appropriate. That's fantastic. Well, Ayana, so nice to have you here. Happy Kwanzaa.
Happy Kwanzaa to you.
Wonderful to have you.